up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guest host, Tech Nine.
Yes.
I love that you're very tuned in with what's going on social media and everything.
I gotta be. How are you gonna talk to millions of people if you don't know what's going on?
All right. Well, one thing that happened is the Clipse. And we actually were talking about this off air earlier. But apparently Pusha T has an issue with Travis Scott, and he did explain what the issue was. The song So Be It.
Yes.
Right. So
it's dope.
Okay, good, because you like that.
It's dope.
And you love the Clipse. Okay.
It's dope.
So the reason why he doesn't like Travis Scott is because of an incident that happened where he came to Pharrell's studio, and here's what he said.
He interrupts the session. The next day, the Meltdown verse comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
Talking about
Pharrell's jewelry.
Yeah, and all of that. Like, you shouldn't have been here anyway. And then do all that he did was like, man, I was corny. He's shameless. I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me. I had to help you. People take that type of for granted.
Wow. Now, if people haven't heard the verse on So Be It, I want to say yesterday, everybody on social media thought that
it was about Kanye.
It was about Kanye West,
Yeah,
but
yes.
It turns out, here's a twist, it was actually about Travis Scott. Here's that verse.
Cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your shit and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it.
So be it.
So be it. Man, but you think that's justified, right? That as far as why Pusha T has an issue with Travis Scott.
If I knew that I had a Drake verse that was going at Pharrell, I would not go to their session in Paris and play the album. If it's gonna be funk when the album comes out, just take it as it comes. But to go in their session,
interrupt the session when you know that Drake is going at they homeboy. Right.
Now,
who they came
of
in
course
the
he's
game
not
with.
gonna play it right there unless he's crazy.
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That would be like,
But,
whoa, wait a minute. Imagine if you
But going, I can't wait to hear Travis Scott's explanation why he went to go play Pharrell the
and
album
purposely didn't play that
when he
particular
knew
verse.
that Drake was going at him. You know what I mean?
He also thinks that Travis Scott had a lack of loyalty toward Kanye West as well. So he's talking about principles, and that he says Travis Scott has proven that type of behavior.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I met him a few times, man, and he was cool. They always show me love, and that's a sticky situation, man. It's just myself, I wouldn't go in the studio with dudes that I knew that I had somebody else talking ish about them.
On my album.
Yeah, on my album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you played everything but that. That's crazy.
I got into that with MGK and Eminem. You know, MGK went at Eminem on my song No Reason, and when I talked to my partner, he's like, he said something about being a doctor. You're gonna need a doctor, not the one from Compton and all that. I'm just thinking he wouldn't dare go at Eminem on my song. And Travis told me, nah, they're fighting. Him and G-Eazy are fighting about Halsey, this, that, and other. So I paid it no mind until Eminem drops the song and said, next time you don't have to use Tech Nine to come at me with a submachine gun. You know who you are, Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh no!
No, man.
Oh no!
But Eminem loves you, so.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
it's always
but
respect.
it could have caused an issue.
Yeah, it could have. You know what I'm saying? So I called MGK like, man, he said, I'm sorry, Tech. I would have gave you the Rap Genius breakdown. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
He thought you just knew. Okay.
Like, imagine me going in Eminem, not knowing, and then playing him the record, and he looks at me like, are you hearing this?
Well, you didn't know. You were an innocent bystander in all of this. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. That was an exclusive. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar, stories that are flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. You're involved in this, too, because it has to do with your glasses.
Okay,
It's
let's go.
Way Up.
Way up.